we've reviewed the Contact Us form, we're going to try creating a new form, and I'm going to show you some of the new fields that we didn't cover before. I'm going to click Add New right here, and there are some important things here I want to show you. You can create a blank form, and then if you have the Pro version, there are all of these templates that you can choose from. Real estate, mortgage calculators, listings, etc. User registration, all kinds of things. And right here is My Templates. So you can take a form that you have previously built and turn it into a new template. So you can make your own very easily. And one more thing that's really cool I want to show you is these right here that have a lock. If you click the lock, you can give them your email address to get 10 plus free form templates, which is pretty valuable. It just comes with a code. So if you're interested in more templates without spending for the Pro version yet, you can try them by giving them your email address. I'm actually going to choose create a blank form, and we'll start from there. Now, the first thing it wants is the name and description. So we're going to make an event registration form. And we'll skip the form description. It's optional. And here we are. We have an empty form. So let's check out what we have here. In our contact form, we used only text and paragraph. But we have checkboxes, a dropdown, a website URL field, a phone field, a hidden field, reCAPTCHA, radio buttons, email, a number field, an HTML field where you can type in anything you want, and a user ID. Now, the user ID only works if the person filling out the form is logged in. Now, the first things we want to know about someone who is registering an event is who they are. So let's grab a text field and drag it right over there. I'm going to click and call it name. And we actually want two fields for name, first and last, so that the event organizer can sort by last name. So we're going to make this one required, and we're going to make it on the left. We'll also give it first. Then under advanced, for field description, we'll put in first, just like in our contact form. Then we're going to make another one, and I dragged this one over, but I want to show you that you can simply click and it will add to the bottom. If you want to put it anywhere other than the bottom, then you have to drag. Our field label will be last, and we will make it required, and we'll choose to make it the right half of the row. Close that out there. And then under advanced, we want to make the label position hidden but leave the space. Now, that doesn't take effect here on the editor because you need to be able to see what it is. But on the front end, the word last will be hidden. So let's click update here to save what we have. And there we are. We have, first and last, except we also need to add last under description. And there we are. So now it just says name, first and last. Now we also want to know their phone number and email address. And we'll make those required. And actually, I want those side by side also. So we're going to choose left half. And we'll make this one required and right half. And update. I want to show you a feature that we didn't look at before. There's a preview button here, and you can see it on a blank page or in the theme without actually making a page. So there it is. There's our name, first, last, and then phone and email. So we can just close this tab, and now that's just gone. Now, next we want to know if they are going to bring a guest. So we're going to choose radio buttons. And we will say, will you be bringing a guest? Make this required. Then option 1 will be yes. Option 2 will be no. Now you can see that they are vertical. You could add more options if you wanted. You could bulk edit them. You can click one to make it the default. So the default is going to be no. Now, if they click yes, we want to present them with a text field. So we will add one, and we can put in guest name. And they can put in their guest name if they choose yes. Once we get to the Pro version, I'll show you how you can make this conditional so that this field only appears if they choose yes. Now, one more field we want to add is a hidden field. And this is going to be the name of the event. The default value is Topher's party. That way, the person who receives this knows what event this registration is for, but the end user does not have to choose it. We click update. And now we can preview in a theme. And there it is. Name, phone, email. We bring in a guest name. And if we snoop in the HTML, you can see that there's an input type hidden. Topher's party. So let's fill this out. We need a requested format. So let's try 616. Here we go. And our response was submitted. In our next video, we'll take a look at that entry we just made, and I'll show you how to configure the settings for this so that it sends an email to the proper place, etc.